Hello, I'm Michael Taylor. I'm a general practitioner and I have an interest in people's happiness. You may think that a little strange and that really I should be concerned with depression and anxiety. Well, I am. But the opposite of depression is well-being, which is very similar but not quite the same as happiness. And I will be talking about well-being, but I know it's a little strange word, so you can think of it as happiness. One of the things that we have discovered is that well-being and happiness are very closely related. They are, in fact, the opposites of each other. So let me give you a demonstration. In this glass, it is half full. Now imagine that the part of the glass that is empty is the depression, and the part of the glass that is full is well-being. And here, in this jug, I have more well-being. And of course, if I pour well-being into this glass, into this person, it inevitably drives the depression out. So that's why I'm interested in well-being. One of the things that the government has recently noticed is that though we, as a nation, have become much richer in the past 35 years, we haven't become one jot happier. And so the government commissioned some research, some study, as to why this was the case. And the National Economic Foundation, who were given the project, looked at more than 500 different scientific studies. And they found something that I find very interesting, and I'd like to tell you about it. What they found, that of those studies which improved people's well-being, which made them happier, or which drove away their depression, they fell into 5 different categories. And these we now call the 5 ways to well-being. Let me tell you what they are. The first is connect. One of the things that makes us happiest is getting on with people. Of course, the opposite is if we're really not getting on with people, it makes us sad. But if you connect with your family, your friends, your neighbours, strangers, in a positive way, this has big benefits for you. One of the things that you could say is if you want to live a year longer, join a club. And that is almost proven. The second is to be active. If you want to be miserable, sit still in front of the television and do nothing at all. If you want to be happy, get up, move about, go walk, ride a bike, dance, walk to a friend, get off the bus early. Simple things. But if you do just a little bit of exercise, and not necessarily going to a gym, though that's very helpful too, then you will feel the benefits of that. Third is to take notice. When did you last feel the wind keenly on your face without worrying about it? Or experience the summer rain? Or see the roofs of houses glistening wet in the sun and think, that's lovely. A sunset, a sunrise, the birds singing. Take notice without judgment, and you will find that this is rewarding. The fourth is to keep learning. One of the things that human beings are good at is learning. We do it almost as easily as breathing. Almost, but not quite. So what are the things that you would like to do? What are the things that you did like to do and have forgotten about? Things that maybe you learned as a child. So there are things you can take up again. There are new things you can do. And this will be helpful to your well-being also, to your happiness. And also we suspect that it gives a longer life too. And finally, give. As children, we like to receive. As grown-ups, we now know that giving is even more important. Give something as simple as a smile. It costs you nothing. It takes only a little time, but it will reward two people. The person you gave the smile to, and it rewards you too. Give a little bit of your time to listen to someone about their daughter's problems, about difficulties they have at work. For some people, the difficulty is making two ends meet. If you give some of that time to the other person, they will benefit and you will benefit. So there you have them, the 5 ways to well-being. If you'd like to know more, you can visit our website. It's www.5waystowellbeing.co.uk, and there's a lot there for you to explore. If you want to measure your well-being, you can do it more simply by Googling WEMWBS, WEMWBS, which stands for the Warwick and Edinburgh Mental Well-Being Scale. You can take your score now, and with effort, when you try the 5 ways to well-being, you will find that slowly you will drive your well-being up, which drives your depression down, just like our little experiment at the beginning. So that's it for now. Do your best, have fun, and improve.